AI coding assistants have fundamentally changed how developers write software. Tools like Cloud Code, Codex, GitHub Copilot, Gemini, and Cursors can write an entire application in minutes. But ask any of them to deploy the application to production, cloud environment, and the experience breaks down. This is because they lack the current infrastructure knowledge. Hi, my name is Akshat, and I'm a senior solutions architect at DigitalOcean. And today, I want to showcase how app platform skills are going to make your life simpler. App platform skills turns your generic code generator into an infrastructure aware copilot that understands deployment models, networking primitives, database bindings, and operational patterns. So let's dive into the demo. Okay, so we have our documentation here which says how to add app platform skill. This is the command that you can add. What I will be doing is I'll copy this and paste it in the ID of my choice. I'm using VS Code. So this is the command that I add. This will help you add the skills. You can see this is the GitHub repository from where it is getting it cloned. All the agents that is getting installed. I am selecting Cloud Code. It is asking how the installation scope should be for a project or global. I select global at this moment. And if you want to go ahead with the installation, I say yes. It will go ahead and install the installation completed. Now let me try and check if we have the skills added. So I'll copy and paste. Do you have the app platform skills added? It will fetch the data and give you the information. And in the meantime, you can also check on the left hand side. It shows all the skills that are added. There's another way of checking it. If I go to the settings here and if I go to the skills section, you can see the app platform router added and everything, all the skills that are mentioned here, you can see in the .md file. I'll close this tab and you can see, yes, it has the skills added. Let me give it a command of the work that I want it to do. Create an application that converts text inputs prompts to images. The application should be integrated with DigitalOcean Serverless Inference API endpoint. File AI model. I have given the model name. I have given the API endpoint. I've also told the application should have option to save, download the generated image to DigitalOcean Spaces bucket so that it can integrate Spaces bucket. The bucket it should use is PhotoSnap bucket generated images, and the region of the bucket is SGP1. Now the minimalistic application UI and should be modern and attractive for the user. So let me give it this command. It will take it time to go through all the skills and all the information that I have shared. I will pause the video for some time, and once the code is complete, I'll resume and explain you what it has done. Now, as per my prompt, the agent has completed the task. Let me quickly walk you through. It was able to confirm the skill, initialization, core app files are in place. Now, final validation is done. It also added the app platform specs, so we can deploy directly to DigitalOcean. Now, everything that it has done, the UI, the spaces integration, and here it is also explaining what are the things that are implemented, backend API, index.html, app.js, etc. Also explaining you how the application will work. And finally, the steps on how we can run. So in the interest of time, I've already created a .env file. It created the env.example file. I have copied and created a .env file. I've added the environment variables. Now let me try and run and see if I can test it locally. I checked locally and it works like a charm. Now let's move to the next step and let me push this to my GitHub repository. So my VS Code is already authenticated with GitHub. So authentication is already active. Repository creation successful. This is the repository that is created. And these are the steps that is done. Let me also show you my repository. So it has all the files added here. Okay. Now let's do the final part of our demo and add this prompt to deploy the repository into DigitalOcean App Platform. And it can ask any further questions that it might need. Okay, so the abstract file is changed a little bit to change the GitHub repo detail. It has asked for a few questions to update the environment variable, and finally the deployment is successful. It has given you all the details of what is the current status. And let me go ahead and show you the application. This is the application detail. Now I can go ahead and open the application. This is the application page or the URL. I give it a prompt to display an image of cat playing with a dog. So this is the overall summary of how you can use App Platform skill. We were able to create the code, we were able to deploy it to GitHub or push it to GitHub and then further deploy it to DigitalOcean App Platform, all just using the prompt. I hope this was helpful and thank you for your time.